Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons. We're talking about sweets, cream soda, 80s, a lot of things.
Mullets.
Gummy
Mullets,
shunk.
Gummy sharks. Just a bunch of weird stuff. And I was remarking how we say all the time that we start these streams at 9 p.m. and then we never do. Really good timekeeping. We tend to convene at 9, but we don't start until later.
Just a warm-up round, you know?
Well, I am joined, as ever, by the wonderful, the magnificent, the fantastic, Vi Valkyrie,
Present.
a TK Lady underscore,
Hello.
Ravel VT,
Hello.
and a Tommy Go Games. What's that?
I don't know. I don't know why it did it. It's just like fucking brain
Did
said.
it?
But my brain just said random bullshit. Go, I guess. But that's what came out of it.
Tommy was like, I'm no longer talking. My mouse is going to do all the talking for me today.
Oh my god, Sherry. Sherry, I already
Hi,
forgot the
hello.
made up word we talked about earlier.
Wasn't that like Snacku?
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm gonna just not give context to viewers for that one, actually. I think we'll leave that one. So, last time, I did read through my notes, and I've already forgot half of it. So, thankfully, I'm gonna read them again. Last time, you had returned to Pale Hill and had healed Sleipnir, had learned a lot of things and been given your rewards. As of the last session, you had noticed a fire beginning, or smoke rising from the warehouse district, and a crowd gathering. You went down there to check out what was happening, and you found there was a large crowd of very riled up people. It seemed that some sort of strike was going on that was beginning to turn into a riot. You pushed your way through the crowds after noticing a guard you were familiar with, and you went over and talked to some of the other guards towards the burning building to help try and de-escalate the situation and help put out the fire. Although they were initially hesitant to accept help from civilians as they deemed you, they did eventually accept your help. As you, Tori, you put a number of sort of unruly people to sleep with the sleep spell, while one of them was restrained by the guards, and then a man who seemed like he might have been one of like the leaders of this strike, like he might have at least had some sway over the workmen, stepped forwards and disavowed the violence, and went to the nearby building, kicked in the door, found some buckets, and helped you guys put out the blaze. Not long after, Captain Sven arrived to see the damage and everything that was going on down there, only to find General Xander waving at him from atop his ship parked in the dock. Captain Sven invited you to join him aboard the ship for this discussion, where essentially the blame was pinned on Sir Cole, who has apparently been blaming Xander for the lack of exports and how it's been hurting his bottom line, and Sir Cole has cut off pay for a number of employees until his profits return. You're also told that you asked if he had any involvement with this group that cracked the ball, and you were told that no more than any other company, but he has potentially dealt with them at least once or twice in the past. So if he does have any involvement with them, you don't know how deep that goes. Zulil, speaking with Captain Sven, you insinuated about doing something a little bit off the book to try and see what Sir Cole may or may not be guilty of. and see if you could dig up some dirt on him. To which Sir Cole agreed, while General Xander was more hesitant but didn't protest.
Circle?
Sir Cole
Sorry,
agreed.
General Xander. Sorry.
You mean Sven agreed, General Xander wasn't a fan of it?
Yeah, sorry.
I just
Okay.
imagine Sir Cole appearing like, yeah, okay, that's okay, Bobby.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
come
please investigate me.
Relax.
Anyway, I'll see you around. Jumps off the airship. Just fucking dives.
But yeah, you're essentially told that Sir Cole has been a bit of a pain, that although General Xander and him were supposed to be working together to deal with the mercenary presence in the Pale, and potentially increase Cole's profits around the neighbouring villages, Sir Cole has instead turned to be a bit of an obstacle in Xander's way, which is now keeping him from leaving, as the tensions are rising in the city. After finishing your conversation, you went to visit Lady Vermilion, who you were familiar with from the ball, and who helped you in recovering Sleipney from his captors. You warned her of this incoming danger and asked her a little about the knife and if she knew anything about these people. She told you that she left quite a while ago, and that she certainly wouldn't know where the knife is. However, a boy named Milo was visiting her, who, Zulil, you decided to keep an eye on as he left. Vermilion told you that if you wanted to know where the Knights the Sanguine Knights were, that Milo would be the one to talk to, as he is still hesitantly in their group, unable to leave. Having followed him and prevented him from leaving the city, you stopped and spoke with him. He wasn't exactly forthcoming at first, but quickly kind of came round, telling you how he didn't want to have to kill any more people, and he didn't want to die either. That he's not fond of being a part of that group, but has no way out, and that your involvement could potentially spell trouble for him if they were to ever find out about it. He told you the group is currently hiding out in an orc camp that they'd taken over in the mountains to the west. But that they move around a lot, and they may not be there come a month or two. After dealing with Milo and saying goodbye to him, letting him head off out the city, you went about some busy work to check out about this staff that you can potentially make, Tori, or will have made for you, as well as getting the jewels and medals appraised. You got quite a bit of gold, but when asking about this staff, this smith that you found, he told you he's not particularly familiar with magic, but he could make the physical metal parts of it, just not the enchantment. However, to make it, he would need some worm gold, which comes from the scales of a dragon, usually imported from King's Rest, the capital city of Thalas. You didn't initially think that you had any on you, but after visiting the jeweler and having your things appraised, you realized that you had an alloy of worm gold that might be sufficient. So you returned there and spoke with the smith, and he said that he would make it for 50 gold and to come back over the next couple days, and he should have it done for you. Finally, I know this is a lot to recap. Finally, you reached out to Lady Fia to ask about setting up a meeting with Sir Cole. She said that she will try and she'll get back to you. Potentially about setting up a dinner party at his place so that you can investigate whether that involves asking questions or potentially looking around his abode for anything incriminating. And that is about where we left off. you had just received word that she would do that.
What time of day is it right now?
I believe it
I'm
would
looking at my
probably
watch.
be. God damn it. Probably be like. Let's see. So you'd visited the. You'd had breakfast. You visited the academy. You came back out. Visited Lucy. Then you did all of that. Probably like early afternoon. I'd say like 3 p.m.
Okay. Sorry, where are we right now?
Currently, I believe you had just left that Smith shop in the south side of town.
And I still don't know where any artificers are, right?
No.
No one's giving me any instruction.
No. So last time you were asking about artificers, the best you knew of was that dwarf smith you had visited before.
Yeah.
Who you visited to see if you can get that done.
Okay. Did I ask Lady Fear?
About the dinner or about the
No,
enchantment?
about the. Yeah.
I
She was
don't
there when I was
believe
talking
you.
to Luckney.
Yeah, so you got the plans from Slepney and she was there, but I don't believe you actually asked her about if she would be able to do the enchantment on it.
I'm so good at this game. Okay, I'll talk to her later then.
Okay. Is there
Guys, what are we?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, guys, what are we doing? Hello.
If you would like, you can just pass the time until you get a response from Fia about setting things up. But if there's anything you want to do in the meantime, then whatever you want.
I will play with LJ.
Okay. I didn't actually get to do LJ's little PNG. I was planning to have him sitting on your shoulder, but I didn't get it done. I've had such a busy week or so.
That's totally fine, but I'm very excited to see it.
I feel like there's pressure put on me.
Yeah, it's
I'm
LJ
sorry, I don't mean any pressure. I'm just.
Now I have to make it good.
I told you, it can be a stick figure cat. I don't care.
But yeah, LJ's still a little, how shall I put this? A little unfamiliar with you, a little afraid, in general, and not particularly tamed, but they seem like they're beginning to get used to you a bit more. As you're able to, have them around, sitting on your shoulder, or like hold them and play with them with only the occasional little nip, from like both the tentacles and his little teeth. Actually,
Those little teeth.
What did you go like, his or her, or what? Like, I believe you never like
I don't-
actually sexed it, but like you tried.
I didn't
you
know
didn't
that was
know,
my choice.
But like you're calling them something, but I don't know what.
I think I was going with she and just
She.
hoping for the best.
Okay.
Even though her name is Larry.
Yeah, even that trips me up. I keep thinking he, but then you said she in messages with me, and I was like, is it she?
I don't know. I've always had female pets, so
It's a gender fluid cat.
thing in my
It just
head.
depends on whatever
Yeah,
the fuck
exactly.
I want to say.
100%.
Bring it to the
You
vet.
see them.
Any
Hold on.
pronouns.
The vet just like looks at the cat and just goes, "Oh."
But yes, so there's nothing you want to do for the time being, right?
I kind of want to see that doctor.
Oh, okay. Any particular reason? Anything you want to see them about?
I mean, last time I kind of gave her some like stuff to study and
Blood.
shit. like blood
Yes,
and stuff.
she did take some of your blood.
So maybe she used it for something. And honestly, Clue just wants to say hi. So
Okay, sure. So, heading
I
back
should be
up.
going with someone.
Well, are you all going? I assumed you would all go if Clue's like, I want to go there.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm
we're
not
gonna leave her
missing this. I'm
alone.
going with.
So, heading up back towards somewhat the center of town to this doctor's, I was going to say office, but it's not really office, apothecary. You find it seems to be open, but you head on in, and inside you can see she's there, but she's currently like behind the counter, just like laid back in a chair, just like extremely bored or tired or both at the moment. But the moment that she notices you come in, she immediately like springs to her feet with like a newfound energy. Oh, hi there!
Hello!
It's been a while.
Yes! Like, days! More than days!
I feel like it's been more than days.
A couple days.
Sure, yeah. How's my favorite test subject?
Same as before.
Well, it's better than worse.
What is test?
Oh, you don't remember? I took some of your blood. And I did a couple other tests. You don't remember those?
Yeah. Kind of.
Okay, memory issues. Maybe that's a symptom. So, how can I help y'all?
I wanted to say hi.
Well, hi there.
Hi.
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 Hello. It's kind of like leaning over the counter towards you, like arm on it, resting, but leaning forwards.
I'm just grabbing on the counter and like kind of. I don't know how to say this.
Clue's just an excited child at the candy store.
Like, what did this place look like again?
What?
Like what did this place look like?
Oh, I thought you said what did Faith look like, and I was like, what?
Faith, what do you look? What do you look like?
So the building is pretty small, but there's the front room with like the counter at the back, in like the back left corner. Then there's a door on that wall, off to the back right. And then lining the side walls is a number of like shelves just stacked up with potions and things. As she does both sort of medical things, like treatments, and also sells potions. You can also see there is some racks of various sort of medical necessities like bandages and whatnot. And even like as it goes like out to the front windows, there is sort of like a display set up with a number of like medical tools, equipment, bandages, scalpels. Like there's an unraveled sort of leather like tool case with all these like medical tools in it. All just like facing that front window. And you know that there was a back room that you went in before where you got your blood taken.
I wanna take a look at the potions.
Okay. So, I mean, there's a number of potions, ranging from like health potions to like fire resist to just all sorts of things.
What is the one that looks like the most cool?
The most cool. What would Clue think is coolest?
I mean, like, are all the bottles like the same?
No, some of them are just like simple glass bottles. There's a lot in like different shapes and sizes, especially from like really teeny tiny ones to like much bigger ones with like a bulbous bottom. too. There's like some that are slightly more like fancy and ornate that look less like she made them, and maybe they've been like imported.
Yeah, probably a big one with like fancy decorated, maybe like I don't know, blue liquid, something like
I'm trying to like find a list of potions now.
that.
Maybe that one. 1 second. Okay, yeah. So you see a potion on there. It is kind of high up on the shelves, essentially top shelf. But it is this sort of like fancy, like silver wire, like decoration. You know, like when you like bend wire filament. That's the word,
Yeah.
filament. To like decorate it, and then it goes up to like this very like fancy. Rather than just like a stopper, like a number of other bottles, it has like an actual like twistable like lid on it. And inside you can see there's this swirling, like semi-clear but almost like shiny, slightly bluish tinted liquid. That just kind of like gently swirls around in there. It's almost like you know those glitter dice you can buy?
Yeah.
It's
I
a little
think.
like those where they have like the liquid core with glitter inside. It looks a little like that.
Oh. What's that?
Oh, that one? Let me check. She goes up, pulls it off the shelf, and looks at a label on the side. Potion of clairvoyance.
What's that mean?
You can see things from further away, from places you've been before.
Oh. Like if I drink, I can see home.
Sure, if home's within a mile.
Oh. That's not very useful.
Eh.
Oh,
She kind of puts it back on the shelf.
wonder what else is there.
There is this big, like, sort of bulbous bottomed jar almost of like reddish liquid. It's more of like one of those like big, like jugs that you would pour out wine from or something, but like with a stopper on the top. But it's just full of red liquid.
Jesus.
Um,
That one's big. Very big.
that one, I think that one's like a big ass bottle of healing potion. If I'm not wrong. Pretty sure. Could drink it and find out.
Can I?
Are you gonna buy it?
No.
Huh.
How can I get the other one?
Which one?
The first one.
Are you asking like how much it is, or?
Yeah. In a way.
That one's top shelf. Normally goes for about 5,000 gold.
Ugh.
Some people will
Okay.
pay a lot for a potion like that.
They have something similar.
Sure. No, but I have something that looks similar.
Oh, so.
She takes out this it's a much smaller and much less fancy bottle. It's
Oh.
it's more blue though. Like where the other one was this shimmering sort of like very pale blue, this one's a bit more of like an actual blue. She's takes this and goes, "It's blue."
And?
Think it's some potion of sorcery. I'll be honest, this
What's
has been
that?
out of here a while. I think it's still
What's
good.
that
She kind of
mean?
opens the cork and gives it a sniff. It's probably still good.
What's that mean?
It restores some of a sorcerer's energy. Or any magic caster, I think.
It's pretty.
Pretty sure I flavored this one. I mean, it smells like I did.
Can I have?
You know what? I'll give you a discount for being my favorite test subject.
Yay!
And also because it's kind of old.
Uh-uh.
I'll do it for 30 gold.
I give you 50.
Sure, deal.
Yay!
Wait, hold on a second there. let's pay the actual amount and not more than we have to, okay? Clue?
But it's pretty.
Okay, but you can get it for less money, and then have that money, that gold, and use it to buy something else that is shiny.
Okay. 67.
I give up.
I'll take 50.
Yay! Okay. Shiny person has money, yeah?
I tried, Faith. I tried.
Faith's gonna pull out 30 gold and put it on the counter.
Ah, fair enough. Hands over the potion.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I wanna just grab the potion and shake it around.
It like swirls, and for a second it almost looks like there's like a light that just ever so slightly shines from within as it swirls before it dies back down.
Oh. Nice.
You have a potion that restores 1 level 1 spell slot.
That is very useful to me.
Yeah, barbarian.
But it's pretty.
It's blue.
Yeah, it's blue. And it has like shiny.
Yep.
I have done my bit in here. If you all want to do something with this kind of person, you might as well.
I want to ask the potion maker, potion seller, whatever. Something about something that is in the bag of holding.
Okay.
And I want to walk up to the desk and talk a bit quieter, and say, we were fighting something the other day, and it had this on it, and I pull out the bag of holding. I looked inside of it, and it had this, and I pull out the questionable meat.
Okay. She kind of eyes you for a second, then she's like, "What? That stinks. How long's that been in there?"
Probably a while, and I probably should have taken it out sooner, but
Yeah,
I was
wouldn't eat
wondering
If you want my medical
No, I
opinion-
wasn't. I was planning on. Don't worry. That's Clue's dinner. But I was wondering if you could maybe do some tests and see what kind of meat it is.
You are gonna eat it.
No, I'm wondering what this meat belonged to. What animal? What?
Isn't it people?
We don't know that yet.
It is
Probably.
people, isn't it?
It is it is very likely, but there could be a chance. You never know.
I
Could
mean,
be
it's
some-
not cannibalism if Clue eats it.
You don't need to know what it is though.
No, it's just to confirm whether or not the people are actually or have been eaten.
Dude, you burned the corpse of the thing that ate them.
Yes.
I think they're mostly dead.
Yeah, but I just want to check.
Most likely,
I mean, I could, but pretty sure that's the fingernail. Kind of pulls something out of it.
Alright, fair enough. Just put it back into the.
Okey-dokey.
So it was human after all.
Look, I'm just gonna say, if you are gonna eat it, get someone who can cure poison or something. You're gonna need it.
We're not gonna fucking eat it.
I don't
We-
judge.
Just because you
weird ass
don't,
doctor.
just because you don't judge doesn't mean that I can't judge.
Okay,
And I
don't
judge
eat
this
it then.
as wrong.
Well, no shit, it's
Do
wrong.
you want
It's
it?
not fun. No,
Do you want it?
no.
Fair enough. Worth a try. Like 1 copper, maybe?
I don't think you could pay me to take that off your hands at this point.
Oh, I fucking tried.
30 gold.
Yeah, give us the potion for free for it. The big one, the health potion, No, anyway. Thank you very much.
Okay, enjoy your human meat.
I'm not eating it!
You better not, because you'll probably be right back here if you do.
Can I?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Can I eat it?
No.
I don't know if you'd get sick. Maybe
I
find
don't
something
think we
fresher.
should- We should definitely not be encouraging Clue to eat.
It doesn't look like people anyway.
Well, it has fingernails in it. No.
Oh.
Disappointed.
Okay. Are we leaving already or no?
Does anyone else need something or anything?
I'm gonna be
No.
playing with my potion.
Excuse me, lady.
Hi, how can I
With
help?
with all the tests you did on your lovely little test subject here, did you actually find anything out?
Oh, sure. Half her cells are dead. They're just kind of like reanimated. And honestly, I'm pretty sure I don't even know how she's functioning.
Wait.
I mean, she's not,
What?
but
She's-
Yeah, I mean,
Half her cells are dead?
there's like a little activity, but they're like kind of decomposing, and then undecomposing, and then redecomposing. If that makes sense.
It really doesn't, but
She's
So
like
they're just-
constantly dying, and then being prevented from dying.
she immortal?
I don't know if you want to test that.
Hey, clue.
Yay,
I'm kidding.
test!
Interesting. What's your hypothesis on why this is happening?
I mean, there really ain't much else other than magic. Like,
Yep, that would make sense.
I don't think anything natural is constantly in the process of dying like this. I mean, everything's in the process of dying, you really think about it. But not like this. You know?
It have to be pretty powerful magic, right?
Yeah, probably. Normally these sort of things don't last that long, and probably don't have as much functioning.
Magic of a god, perhaps?
I feel like God could just, snap their fingers and you're back to life properly, you know?
Yeah, like the divine is normally to do with reincarnation or like bringing people back from the dead, not keeping people in a sustained decomposing state.
What about evil gods?
They still tend to
the
bring people
devil.
back from the dead. There aren't very many gods that have got a thing for zombies.
I'm glad to hear that.
Well, as far as I'm aware, you're not decaying any faster. So, it's probably sustaining.
Yay! Is that good?
Well, I don't think you're gonna drop dead again soon.
Yay!
This
Really, is that
doesn't
good?
make you indestructible, though. Like, I could still destroy the cells. They're just kind of like not dying on their own. Have you, tell me, have you aged at all since you became like this?
I don't know.
Uh-huh. Well, who knows? Certainly not me.
Not me either. Hey, do you know any artificers?
Not really my forte. Can't say it's something I'm all too involved with.
Do you happen to know anyone who might be involved with that sort of thing?
Not really. Not
Okay.
here in town.
Damn it. Okay, well, thanks. Thanks.
Alrighty, no problem. Glad I could help. Enjoy your potion.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Come back anytime.
Bye-bye.
Have a good afternoon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
As you're leaving, Lamb looks at you, Zulil, with kind of like a bit of a side eye, and then looks down at the back.
It's not just Lamb.
So you're just like carrying around that stuff?
I did not think about getting rid of it yet. And I don't know why.
I think you really should be thinking about getting rid of that. I think
Yeah.
you should be thinking about burning it.
Yeah. Probably a good idea. I'll do that at Cold's. It's fine. Leave him a present.
What? No, you want to get rid of it as soon as possible.
Fine. Right, where's the next inn?
What?
You're gonna sell the meat?
No, I was thinking about burning it, just like stashing it in the fireplace, but in hindsight, that is probably not a good idea.
strange
gonna get
man
rid
in
of
a
these
cloak
human
just
remains.
walks in and shoves human remains in the fireplace. Completely unsuspicious.
Oh
uh, yeah, okay, fair enough. Where should I get rid of it? I've never hidden a
You
body
could-
before.
I don't know
could
if we should
either-
bury this.
No, I think we should burn it.
Should we go to... I forgot her name, Moth Lady.
Lucy.
Lucy, yeah. And... I don't know, hold a sermon there? Like, burn it?
That could be a good idea.
Just to have some sort of... well... I guess... funeral for them.
Is that what y'all want to do?
Can I eat it?
No, you
No.
can't eat it.
Please don't eat it.
Okay.
Okay, well, I guess you guys are heading up, back up the hill. Towards the... God, you guys get so much exercise in this city.
Yeah, I fucking wish I got that RL.
Constantly crossing a city, going up and down a hill.
I mean, you gotta get your steps in.
Yeah, you head back up there and find Lucy. Currently seems to be in the middle of like I don't want to say polishing a stone, but like keeping it like clean and intact and whatnot. Keeping
Okay,
like
so
algae and moss from going on it.
Lil, you can explain this one to the nice cleric lady, because I don't even know where to start.
Neither do I.
Yeah, but it's you're carrying the meat, so good luck.
Right. Fucking fine. Hey, Lucy.
Oh, hi.
Hello!
I have a bit of a weird request.
Okay.
On our last trip, when we found Lamb, we fought something. And its companion, its apparent father, had this bag on him. And there's some meat inside that used to be humans. I was wondering if you could maybe hold a sermon in their honor, so we could bury or burn them, or their remains at the very least, with a bit of dignity and respect.
Yeah, sure. So you just have like bits of people?
We literally just find out he's carrying a bag full of dead bits. So yeah, we brought him straight here.
We were
Okay.
traveling. I forgot about it. I don't often look into this bag. Just be glad it didn't have any other food in it, okay?
Right. I guess I can do a ceremony. I've not really had a meat burning ceremony here. I don't have one rehearsed. I can figure something out.
Yeah. I think that'd be great. I'm not sure if it'd be a good idea to bury this as it isn't that great.
No
Ah.
offense, but this is kind of sacred land, and if you're gonna bury them, it shouldn't be inside the temple, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I got you as well. It's just fucking rude and uncalled for.
For context, Vice just said in the Discord, in the choice between Zulil or Clue to hold the rations, I never thought I'd pick Clue.
I am
Yep.
a good holder.
No, you're a good giver away.
Good nommer.
Clue turns out to be more sanitary than Zalil.
It's in the fucking bag. It's airtight. It's fine.
I like how you
Very tight.
remembered it enough to like ask a doctor about it, but not enough to like get rid of it.
Actually, how do you wash that afterwards?
You
Yeah.
don't. You drain a river.
What happens if you turn it upside down? Not upside down, like inside out.
Everything
Happens
spills
if you-
out.
Oh. Oh.
It explodes.
I mean, it's better than
Actually-
the alternative, which is, like, the whole world gets destroyed.
Fair enough.
I guess you can
Um,
wash it that way.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, meat ceremony.
yes.
Gosh. It's turning into Cult of the Lamb.
Yes.
As
Oh,
you
no.
pull this meat out of the bag, Lucy kind of retches a bit at the smell. But she gets together with the help of Lamb, some incense, some candles, that sort of thing. Spreads a cloth out on the ground, and says a few choice words of, how should I put this? Like funeral words, but for someone you don't know, if that makes sense. Like, it's the person can't be identified, so they can't really say anything about the person, so it's more like generic funeral rites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But sure enough, she says some words.
She
So
says something.
you're planning to burn the meat? Is that my understanding?
Did we check if there was something valuable in the meat?
No. We will not.
There was a
May I?
fingernail.
Maybe there's like a ring or something.
No.
I mean, we know there's a husband in there.
What? There's just a husband in the bag.
At least a piece of him. Like, maybe there's a ring.
Potentially, you don't know. You don't know who exactly is remaining here.
Should I?
Do you want to? I won't stop you. You're allowed to.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see if anyone else would stop me.
What are
Don't.
you trying to do?
Check if there's something cool in the meat.
No, you are not checking if there is something cool in the meat.
Why not? Maybe we're burning like the most OP item
No,
ever.
then we burn it.
If it was a fancy ass magic item, it'd probably survive a fire.
Okay, maybe it's this guy's a wedding ring and like we're burning it.
Then we burn it.
Okay.
Okay, well, burning this meat, it is this awful cacophony of scents of like the mix of like these this incense in the air with like cooked rotten meat, kind of a rancid smell to it. It is certainly not pleasant. And the incense only does so much to mask the smell as they sort of intertwine into a frankly worse smell. But eventually the meat is burned to a crisp, and there's just some flakes of what is at this point essentially charcoal left behind.
I'm pulling all of these property prices down single-handedly.
It's gonna be stuck in my nose for the rest of the day,
The
thanks.
property price of the ruined cathedral.
Yeah.
Okay.
The ruined
Am I
cathedral
wrong?
with a homeless woman living in it.
Am I wrong?
What now?
Oh, I do feel kind of bad.
Oh no!
It's not even that. You gotta pay people, so they take it. They take it. It's like minus stonks.
With meat burnt and words said, is there anything else you want to do, or do you want to just skip forward a little and see if...
Feel disappointment in Zalil.
I think we all
I
feel that
wanna.
anyway.
I wanna hug Lucy again.
Okay. You were there this morning, and you gave her a hug, and then you've come back, and you're giving her a hug. I think you
Yeah.
just love Lucy hugs.
Yeah, they have like 4 arms. That's
And
really
Floof.
cool.
Yeah.
And Floof. They the best hugs.
You go up to her and outstretch your arms for a hug, and she wraps her. Why can I not get my other hand? There we go. And she wraps her arms around you and lifts you up, and
Yay!
you nestle into her fur for a moment. It's nice and warm and soft. Before she puts
We
you
love
back
that.
down.
Are we done here? Then?
Seems like it.
I think so, yeah.
Alright.
Right. Well.
Can we wash the bag now? Or...
Well, okay. You guys go off to wash the bag and go about your day. And about an hour later, Tori, I believe you'd contacted Fia last time, didn't you?
Yes.
So, you get a message from Fia. I spoke to Cole. I've arranged dinner. I have a carriage. Where would you like to meet?
What does that mean? It's like tonight?
Presumably.
Oh god.
Jesus. Guys, I think we're going to a fancy dinner tonight. We need clothes. Lady Fear asked where we should meet her. Where should we meet her?
Probably at the baths, so we can get rid of the smell first.
That is actually a really good idea. Faith, baths, clothes.
Yes.
Okay. I will reply. If you could pick us up from the baths, that would be great. How much time do we have?
You receive another message. Which one? The upper class or the lower class? I'll meet you in a couple hours.
Wow.
Dress well.
Jesus. Faith, do you want to go to the upper class baths?
Is that actually a question?
Sorry, I shouldn't have asked.
Mm.
I reply, we'll meet you at the upper class baths. We will see what clothing we can find.
We still have the outfits from the ball.
You do.
I mean, they're
Okay.
slightly ruined though.
Yeah.
What yours might be.
I mean, mine's gonna be ruined anyway. So
Oh, I think I can help
Yeah.
with that. I have mending.
Oh, so do I. And this will be the first time I've ever used this spell. It's
good
definitely
job.
been over many years.
We'll save you some
Many
money.
years,
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're heading to the baths, and I'm gonna mend any clothes while we're heading there.
Okay.
I'll help Lamb do some
Yeah.
mending.
You and Lamb fix up any tears or any kind of damage to the clothes, and you head off back to that very fancy bathhouse you're at before, to scrub off that awful stench from earlier.
I just wait near the water.
Okay.
Blue, get in.
Sure.
Blue, get in the bath. You stink.
Oh no.
Blue, we're going to a fancy guy's house, and we've got to look all proper. Come on, get in the bath.
I am proper.
Blue. Blue,
What?
get in the bath, and I'm gonna start like slowly walking toward her.
No!
What are you gonna do, Clue?
I'm gonna stand my ground.
Alright, I pounce on her.
No!
Okay. Do you want to like
get
Clue?
get
Are
in
you
the
resisting?
Nah.
Well, don't have
No?
good because I will lose
I mean,
that strength.
wait. If I resist, maybe I actually win if I resist.
Yeah, you
If you
probably
want to
fucking.
resist, you can do like a contested. I'd say like dexterity or strength.
That is D20 plus modifier, right?
Oh my god, I'm pretty sure I have no strength.
I would say Tori, if
minus.
you are lunging at her, we'll do dexterity.
Okay, good because I have.
Do I do the
-1
sturdy
strength.
as well?
Yeah, we're gonna see if you can get out the way first.
Okay. That is a 3.
3.
Oh, I got 15.
That was pretty good.
Tori lunges at you, and you barely get the chance to move before she's grabbed a hold of you. I would like you to both roll strength now.
Oh no. Now it's gonna happen.
Now is the part where Clue fights back.
I got another 15.
Okay.
That would be 19.
19.
Yeah.
You get a hold of Clue, and you've you manage to lunge on her. You've got her, and then she just begins like struggling away from you as you're barely able to keep a hold of her. And any attempts to move her towards the bath is just met with complete resistance. You're unable to move her an inch towards it.
Blue, get in the fucking bath!
Why?
Because you stink!
No, I don't.
Faith!
So Faith is gonna march out of the bath, over to Clue, and attempt to pick her up, almost like the mama cat carrying the kitten. You know, just like
By the screw.
hoist her up and drag her over to the bath.
Clue, are you still resisting?
I'm gonna say. I I kind of want to say yes, but like I want to fail.
Okay. So we're doing a strength check.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. 23. Nat 20, by the way.
Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna roll. Like whatever I'll roll, that's a nat 1, baby.
So Astaria's like trying to grab and pull a clue in. Faith just stands up, walks over, just picks her up by like the scruff of her neck, carries her into the back. Just like kicking and screaming in midair.
Faith attempts to pick up Clue. Clue just flies into the bath herself.
Is there a bucket nearby?
I mean, she doesn't need to breathe, right?
Well, there's
No.
like some nice sort of wooden buckets. There's also like a waterfall that just perpetually pours down for you to like wash off in.
I'm just gonna grab a bucket, fill it with water, and throw it over her head.
Okay.
What for?
I mean, she's already submerged at this point.
Just drowning Clue.
Listen,
Just like
It's fine.
squish,
She
there
doesn't
you
need to
go.
breathe.
Yeah, she doesn't need to breathe.
Exactly.
It's fine.
Yeah,
I
well-
can just hold her down
Yeah,
until she
cool.
stops struggling. This is a great
Jesus.
message to give to everybody. Yep.
Yeah.
She's undead. She actually doesn't need to breathe. Don't drown your kids, folks.
Faith is mom of the year, apparently.
Oh god.
This is how they treated Faith when she was young.
Stinky young tiefling.
I mean, strict religious upbringing, so I wouldn't be surprised. For a goddess that's all about beauty, then yeah, you are gonna take that bath and you are gonna like it.
So I am underwater now.
You are thoroughly
You're
underwater.
thoroughly dunked in this bath.
Okay then.
Thank you, Faith.
I stop resisting.
Hey, Faith.
Okay, once she stops resisting, I'll let go.
Very drenched Clue sitting in the bath.
Water's warm, it's not bad.
Then why did you kick up such a fuss?
I don't know. Oh, that cat.
It's you, basically.
Hey, Faith.
Yeah.
Do you need someone to wash your back?
I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
Hell yeah.
What is that feeling?
Taria's finally making a move.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Being friendly? I'm just being friendly.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling Faith knows.
Do you want a
Oh, Faith
massage
knows.
with that too, you know?
Do you need the front done too?
Well, while you guys get up to whatever you're doing in the bath, you all get scrubbed off, and you're pretty sure you've got the stench off you. After a good hour or so of bathing and getting clean, washing your hair, all that sort of thing, you're dressed back up about in time for Pia to come pick you up.
Can I, before we continue, can I go to the aftercare part of the spa and get a perfume because I feel bad because I made them smell bad, and just get one?
Yeah, sure. So they love some like perfumes and things. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say like 3 gold.
I'm gonna get 3 different ones then. Like one
Okay,
rose,
sure.
one peach, and one
Rotten meat.
I was gonna say cactus maybe, but yeah.
Cactus?
What does a cactus smell like?
Cactus does actually have a nice smell. Depending on the cactus, but
But yeah, but generic cactus, like, yeah, it smells like tree.
Yes, cactus flavor.
the forest.
It smells like plant.
Fine, don't give me fucking cactus then. Give me green tea instead.
I love
don't know.
cactus. Cactus
Okay. You got a nice green tea imported from over in Mora. As well as, what did you say, rose and peach?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so 9 gold then.
Yeah. I'm gonna give the rose one to Faith, obviously.
I
The
mean,
peach
you
one.
can quite happily assume that Faith has got a decent stock of perfume.
Yeah, but like also
it's just a
I feel
bit of
that
detail,
it's
you know,
the
it's just-
message that counts. Don't ruin this for me.
It's just
I'm a
like
nice
bit-
guy.
I'm a nice guy. Don't say that.
I know. I'm gonna give the peach one to Tori, and the green tea. I was gonna say flavored one. That's not the right word. The green tea smelling one to Clue.
Oh, thanks, Will.
No, don't worry about it. It's my fault you got stinky in the first place.
Can I try it?
By try it,
You're
do
not
you
gonna
mean
put it in
wear
your
it or
mouth.
drink it?
Drink it, obviously.
Is anyone stopping her?
Like, I'm gonna smell it and then go like, yum.
It's much funnier to imagine like one of the workers there just look at Clue, like smell it and then just chug it,
You take a
and them just
sip
panicking.
and it tastes vile. Nothing like what it smells like at all. It's a very chemically taste.
What the?
You're not supposed to drink them, Clue. You spray them on you.
But smells good.
Yeah, that's the point. They smell good. They're not meant to. You're not supposed to drink them.
Can I try again?
No.
It tastes the same.
Stop drinking it. No.
Then what is it for?
To make you smell better.
Ah, so no more bath.
Well, no, you still need baths, but you put this on after the bath. The bath gets rid of the bad smell, and this gives you a good smell.
Oh,
But if you don't bath often enough, then the bad smell comes back.
third time's the charm.
Don't drink.
Okay, I'm gonna wear it then. Whatever Faith says.
Okay. You
I feel like I'm back at work. No.
you get
Wear it
straight
in your-
full of nice smell of green tea.
What- When
I
you say
smell
wear it,
gum.
when you say wear it, do you mean wear it in your mouth or on your body?
As a
Faith,
hat,
Faith is going to
obviously.
make sure she applies
As
it
a-
correctly.
Thank you.
It's probably the best that Clue's ever smelled. Between taking a bath and having perfume on.
Yay! I smell yummy.
For at least the next 20 minutes, she's not going to smell like a zombie.
Yeah, don't try to eat yourself though.
Okay. Okay, God.
So,
I'm gonna assume that's the disembodied voice of Lamb sneaking in.
totally, yeah. So,
I wonder what Lamb was doing while all the bath thing happened.
Oh, she
Getting
was
the
she was
tangles out of her
bathing.
fur.
She's kind of fluffy. She kind of came out just like covered in like just wet fur all over, just dripping like a wet cat.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And then
Cute.
like she dries off and she's all like puffy afterwards, like just everywhere is poofed out. Yeah, close enough.
Look at that cat though.
Poor thing.
Oh.
But yeah, she's all like frizzed up afterwards. Yeah.
Oh my
What is that?
TK, what the
What the hell, TK?
Oh
I
no!
hate it.
Talking.
Dude, that is nightmare
That's
fuel.
famous.
What the?
It's trying to talk. Please,
Oh,
someone kill
it's
it.
a dog with a human
Got
face, like AI transposed onto it. I don't like
That's
it.
a real dog. That's a real
Kill it.
dog.
That's not a real dog's
Obviously the
mouth
mouth-
and eyes
No,
and stuff,
the
though.
mouth-
It's the fucking like.
No, the eyes. No, the eyes are real. That's what that dog looks like.
Just
Nah,
kill
it's,
it with
it's like
fire,
that fucking like.
please.
It's just
Dame,
the mouth.
dame, no. It's that fucking thing again.
Kill it with fire. Look at that cat.
Oh, puffy boy.
It's him.
No.
With that, do you want to take a quick break before you
Yeah.
get picked up by Fia? Okay, well, we'll be back in a couple minutes to move on to the next stage of this. Where you
I'm
guys
so
actually go
sad.
to dinner.
I'm so sad that chat can't see our Discord conversation
know-
because it's
I'm glad they can't, because some of it is horrifying. TK.
oh look at that floofy
Aw.
dog though.
But yes, we'll be back
That's
in a few
Liam right now.
minutes. See you soon. And we're back. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
So, right as we left off, you had gone to visit the doctor. You had discussed about some questionable meat in your possession, found it was in fact human, as you suspected. Also starting to decay quite a bit at this point. You decided
Like
to
me
talk
for real,
with...
for real.
Yeah, like you, for real, for real. You decided to go to Lucy to get her to do a ceremony and burned it. And it released this awful, horrible stench. So, with news that you're going to be going for dinner later tonight, you all went to the bathhouse to clean off. And you had just finished bathing, and were about to be picked up by Lady Fia. As you all got dressed and sorted out, in your much finer outfits, Lam doesn't have exactly like a fancier outfit, but even just her normal sort of like robes, they're pretty nice, all things considered. You head outside, and sure enough, you find there is a carriage, parked just a little bit outside, like off, just down the road ever so slightly. Upon you all stepping out of the building and looking around, you see Fia notices you and steps out of the carriage and waves you over to her. Afternoon.
Hey,
Hello.
hello, Lady Fia.
I managed to get in touch with Sako. It wasn't easy to convince him to have dinner. We're not exactly the best of friends. But I managed to talk him round. It was especially difficult to have him host. I told him that we knew some things about the attack on the ball. He seemed curious but unconvinced. When I told him that we could assist with his exports, he was much more eager to comply. He lives in the south side of town, in a lone manor just up from the quarry, so he can oversee the workers. We'll be heading down there by carriage. Get in.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Get in.
Do we know anything about how many or what sort of guards he is going to have around?
So, as you all get into the carriage and begin moving around town, she kind of fills you in on a couple things. Sir Cole, as far as I'm aware, the guards aren't exactly protecting him. However, I believe he's hired his own private guards. Though, given the current strike ongoing, I expect that most of the quarry will be unoccupied at the moment.
I see.
I'm not sure what your plan is. Do you plan on just expecting him to spill information, or are you looking to have a search around his abode?
I
A little
believe,
from column A, a little from column B.
yeah, I believe the plan was to do both, and have Tori cast invisibility on me, so I can sneak around and have a little look-see, as they say.
I see. So, this plan of yours, are you all tending and then going to find some excuse to slip away, one or two of you? Or is one of you staying outside and attempting to trespass?
That is
Well,
a good question.
I'd be
I could invisible
trespassing.
you. I can
Yeah,
invisible you.
I'd be trespassing. Just go in with the others as well. Just already invisible, so they can't see me.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure that Sakol isn't proficient in any kind of magics, but I don't know what type of detection he might have. I'm not saying he will be able to detect invisibility, I'm saying it's a possibility that you should be aware of.
I see.
That could be bad.
Could be bad indeed. Is there any way to detect the detection?
It would very much depend on what methods he would use. Like I say, he may not have such an ability at all, and I'm certain that he can't simply cast a spell. But if he were to have some sort of device or equipment, he may be able to see it himself. Otherwise, his guards may be equipped with such things. Or you may want to keep an eye out for, I don't want to say traps, but methods of detecting intruders dotted
Yeah.
around the house.
I see. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep my eyes sharp.
I'll be honest, I'm not looking forward to this dinner, and I'm also not looking forward to you all getting caught, so let's do our best to keep this brief. An hour,
Wow,
2 tops.
thanks.
Well, my invisibility only lasts 1 hour, so Zilil, that's all you've got.
Yeah.
Can't Sulil be like invisible in the shadow or something like that?
As long as he's
Yeah.
not moving or like attacking or
Yeah.
doing anything. As long as he's
Alright.
basically just standing there.
Yeah.
Menacingly.
I'll. I should be fine because I do have a watch, so I can see how long I have left of the invisibility. Yeah.
Right. I would just like to remind you that if you are caught, I will be in, how might you put it, deep shit.
It's not gonna happen,
Good.
I think.
Do you have any more questions before we go in?
Yeah, where's the, or do you happen to know where his office would be?
I'm not familiar with the layout of the interior of his mansion.
Okay, I
I
see.
haven't frequented the place.
It was worth a shot.
You'll have to find it yourself.
You'll be fine, Zilil.
Hopefully.
Do we want
Is this the
Wait.
same place where the ball was held
Yeah.
in?
No, it's not the same building. He'd like rented out a
Oh.
place for the ball.
I
Oh,
see.
okay. Wait, but now I'm confused.
Why?
Because when we went to the ball and I went upstairs, there was like a bust of his father there. Something like that.
Oh yeah. Well, essentially he'd he'd rented out the place for this, and he had an office set up there, but that was not his house, if that makes sense.
I think so, yeah.
He doesn't
Alright.
live where the ball was.
Alright
Just
then.
another place he had.
Who's got the horn for
Me.
the silent horn?
I got it.
Okay. Is it better that you have it or that one of us have it?
Probably makes more sense if I have it, because I'm alone. If anything happens to you, you're already in the group, you can help each other. I'd have to, fight my way out alone. Or in case I find anything bad or that seems too suspicious, I can let you guys know and you can get the fuck out of there.
Okay.
Unless you guys have a different idea.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Um,
I have a different horn.
You're not allowed to use that horn unless we say. And
Okay.
preferably when none of us are around. Unless you want us to die.
Boring.
Are there any other questions?
Will there be cookies?
I believe he's prepared a feast. I can't say what that entails, but there will be food, at the very least.
Yay!
That's good. Go have some good dinner while I try and not die.
Yeah.
Or I suppose
with
get
that.
caught.
I'm placing
We
my
can
faith
try.
in you.
What?
I said that and then I looked at Faith and I was like, God damn it, your name's so awkward for sentences like that.
Wait, what?
I said, I'm placing my faith in you. And then I was like, wait, that sounds wrong.
See, it didn't sound wrong until you had to point out that it sounded
Yeah.
It sounded wrong
And-
the moment I said it in my head, okay?
wrong. And you said it anyway.
It's like every time you say,
It's
like
when-
any
it
of you
was
say,
as
well,
I
we have
said it.
no clue.
Yeah, no
Like
clue.
every time you say we have no clue, it's like, well, we have one.
Anyway, if that's all, I believe we're about there.
Alright, well, I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Okay. I shall note down the time and see that I am safe once it wears off.
And once, just so you know, anything you're wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on your person.
Okay.
So if you put something down, it will appear out of
revealed.
thin air.
Okay. Very good to know.
Cool. And I need to concentrate, so let's not get into any fights.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully.
As you pull up, you kind of pass by this large open stone quarry. As you were told, it is pretty much empty at this time, with the strike ongoing. But you can see as you approach this large manor that's a little bit further up, above the quarry. It's kind of like the very far south. Like once you've gone past the like crappy part of town, then you go past the quarry. Then right at the back is like this manor. It has these large sort of iron gate, fence, iron fence around it, and a large gate with like the spiked tops. It would probably be difficult to climb over. Dotted around the perimeter and especially on the gate, there's a number of guards. You can see they're not wearing like city guard armor, nor are they wearing like the armor of the king's knights, or soldiers. They're instead just dressed in kind of like leathers and little bits of like metal plate, and it looks very like they've scrambled it together themselves rather than there's any kind of uniform to it.
Okay.
You pull up to the gate, and Fia opens up the window. It's like, Lady Fia, we're here for dinner. And they allow you to pass through into it before closing the gates behind you. And the carriage parks up in what is quite a large sort of stone courtyard. There's not a lot of like plants or anything in here. There's just like the manor, just like paved stone, and then like a slightly lighter stone that denotes almost like a path from the gate up to the door. You park up to the side, and you all get out of the carriage. The driver remains sitting on the carriage, and Fia tells him to wait for them to return, and tells him to be ready in case they need to make a swift exit. As you're all about to go in, Lamb pats you on the arm, Zulil. Your invisible arm, but she kind of reaches out, finds you, and pats you, and says, "You've got this," and places guidance on you. That
Hell
only
yeah.
lasts a minute, but the next
God
skill
damn it.
check you make within that minute, you will get a 1d4 additional.
Okay. I'm just gonna like mind link and say, thanks, Lamb.
No problem. So, as you go up to the door, one of the guards kind of he opens the door for you, and it's nice, but it's not as nice as like all the like really high class places you've been. It's almost like upper middle class, if that makes sense. He's got like nice sort of like marble floors and like mahogany side table thingies. I forget what you call them and whatnot. It's nice. With him hearing your entry, and a little bell goes off on the door as you do. He kind of comes out from a hallway. He's like, "Fia, guests, good evening."
Hello.
Good evening, sir. Thank you for having us.
Say, I recognize some of you. You, and he kind of looks to you, Tari, and he's like, "Weren't you, a secretary or something?"
Yeah, but that guy was not the businessman he made himself out to be, so I have left that position.
Glad I didn't make any deals.
Yes, I feel bad for any assistance I gave that man.
Well, you'll have to tell me about it over dinner.
Sounds great. Got plenty of stories.
It kind of leads you through into a larger dining hall. You can see there's already a number of like platters out, and the plates are set along with like the cutlery and whatnot, but some of the food is already kind of laid out on the table for you to help yourselves to. He says, "I've had my servants prepare a roast turkey with goodberry sauce. There is roast potatoes and vegetables. Help yourself. They'll be through with the wine and other entrees soon. Take a seat wherever you'd like."
Thank you.
You can
I'm
see
gonna.
this whole time as you're in here, since stepping in the door, Fia is almost like scowling at him. She's doing her best to like keep up appearances, but there's clearly like she doesn't like him, and every time he looks at her, it seems like he doesn't like her very much.
Okay.
Are there like other people around?
There's servants around. There's one who is kind of standing around at the ready in case you all need anything. You saw some others as you were walking through the house, sort of further down the hall, going about things. And I mean, he did describe that he had servants going to bring food in.
I'm gonna sit closest to this guy.
Okay. So he sort of sits down at the head of the table, so you just sit at the seat to his left, right next to him, pretty much. And Fia, meanwhile, kind of sits on the opposite side of the table across from him.
I want to sit next to Faith.
Okay, okie dokie.
I have
This
no
is,
other priorities.
This all looks amazing. Thank you for preparing such a fine meal for us.
It was a little short notice, but, well, my servants have worked wonders this time.
Yeah, apologies for that. But we did think it was important to come and discuss what happened.
Yes, we have business to discuss. However, I don't do business before wine is poured, so... Excuse me. Kind of claps his hands for a servant. And sure enough, one comes through with a bottle of wine and begins to pour for each of you.
Yo.
And then shortly after, another servant comes in with a number of other little hors d'oeuvres and entrees and whatnot. Just puts them on the table for you all to help yourselves. He gestures to it. Help yourselves. And begins getting some food on his own plate.
I just grab food with my hand.
Okay. What the hell is that, Tommy?
Am I wrong though?
Yeah, you are.
No. That's how Chloe drinks.
It's canon now.
Yeah.
More like this.
Yeah, okay, that's also canon.
Yeah, Chloe just pours it all over herself. So, while everyone's getting seated and getting their food and wine and stuff, Zulil, what are you doing?
I want to walk down the hallway that Sir Cole went through, or like stood in at the start.
Okay, so you head down that hallway, and there's a couple moments where like servants are passing by. Some of them seem to be doing laundry or cleaning. Others seem to be maybe like helping to prepare dinner. I'd like you to give me a stealth check with advantage because of the invisibility.
And guidance.
And guidance, that's +4.
If I fuck this up, rolled a nat 20, so...
Okay.
Nice.
Easily, effortlessly. Not only can they not see you, but you manage to keep your footsteps as silent as possible as you slip past them without bumping into them, as some of them are rushing up and down hallways. You can see there's a couple ways to go. Well, there's a few. There's up the stairs. There's off into what you think might be the kitchen, and there's further down the hall. Sort of, essentially, if you imagine you came in, and there was the main hallway going straight down. Off to the left was the hallway that, the room that everyone's dining in, the dining hall.
Mhm.
Off to the left down the hallway past where that room would be, like if you went all the way around in an L curve, there's like a hallway heading down that direction. Where do you want to go?
Okay. I want to go upstairs first.
Okie dokie. So you slip past everyone and head upstairs. As someone like begins coming down the stairs carrying some laundry, you manage to like press yourself up against the wall and let them like head past you on the stairs before you continue your way up. You can see, so there's a long hallway stretching down, with a number of rooms on either side. You can see one door is currently open, which perhaps, you can't really see from this angle, but that person you passed may have came from. Otherwise there's plenty of other doors further down. And you can see, like, right down the end, there appears to be another door that's open, along with some sort of, like, boxes and paint cans and whatnot outside.
Okay. I want to walk past the first door, the one that's open, the one that the servant came from, and just have a quick look in it.
It appears to be a bedroom.
More like a guest bedroom or like a master bedroom.
It does not seem to be the master bedroom.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like a servant bedroom though, so it is definitely more for like guests or if you had anyone else staying.
Okay. Yeah. I will walk onwards then towards the paintings and have a look in that room first.
So the paint cans, it's like...
Paint cans, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
So, as you head over there, you can see through in this room, there's kind of sheets all over the floor. There's paint cans, there is some, like, ladders set up. It seems like this room is currently in the process of being redecorated. And you can also see that there is some furniture that has definitely been, like, pulled out and taken out of here. It seems like they're maybe also in the process of like tearing up bits of the floor, like the carpet and whatnot, reflooring it. From what you can tell, it may have previously been an office, but it is currently like being refurbished. A lot of what was there is not there anymore.
Okay. Are the parts of flooring that were removed in a, I'm gonna say, normal way? So we take out full planks, or is it just like random bits out of the floor?
So it's not like the floor is just like hacked to bits or whatever. It's they're essentially like pulling up the carpet to redo the flooring.
Okay.
So it's not like it's missing a floor.
No, I meant like there's like bits and pieces of the floor essentially missing, or like
no, yeah,
it's
like they're pulling up the carpet.
Okay, yeah. You also said there were a few more rooms on this floor, right?
Yeah, there's a number of closed doors. Several.
I'm gonna check the first two when I go back towards the stairs.
As in the first two closest to where you are, or the first two from the stairs?
Yeah, the first two closest to where I am now.
So, the door next to it, is quite similar to the one in the door, the room being redecorated. Upon further notice, they're a little bit fancier, both of them, in the sense that it's like a nice sort of iron lock with like well, not lock, but like door handle with a lock on it. With like that sort of patterned, engraved nature to it. It does seem to be locked, however.
I lockpick it. I also assume I don't have guidance anymore.
No, you used it.
Okay.
Okay, roll for me sleight of hand plus your
22.
Your thing, your what's it called? Thieves' tools.
22 plus thieves' tools. That's just
your proficiency,
bonus,
yeah.
right? 25.
25.
Which I don't think really. Yeah.
Easily, you managed to get this lock picked. There is like a point where someone like comes back upstairs and you have to kind of stop for a moment as you're like invisible with picks in a door, just trying not to make noise. Before they head back downstairs and you can finish picking this lock. You quietly head inside and close the door behind you. Inside you can see this room appears to be like... It almost seems like an older office. You can see like not only is it kind of dusty in here, but it's also there's a lot of like old furniture that perhaps does not match the style of the room being redecorated. But also you can see maybe a few pieces have been moved in here during the redecoration. So there's shelves, there's those like cabinets, there's a desk with a window behind it, and the chair sort of like between the desk and the window. There's like a nice rug in the center, and then there's a few little bits and pieces that have been brought in, like an end table and some decorations. You can see there is a number of like decorations that have also maybe been there a while, like busts and the like.
Okay. I want to go behind the desk and like open some drawers, see if I can find anything.
Okay. Give
I
me
assume is not the case.
investigation.
Yeah. 15.
15, okay. Sorry, I've just seen what Vi said. So, for people watching, Vi is EP and saying she needs to go. So, question. Do you guys want to continue without her? Or do you want to leave it till next time?
I'm fine with just leaving it here.
Yeah, I think
I
I'll
don't
need
mind
Vi's
either
help
way.
talking to this guy.
Come on, we need Vi here.
We need Vi.
We need Vi.
Yeah.
Okay, well in that case we can leave it here. And I guess we'll find out what is in this office and anywhere else we're checking next time. We'll let the Vi have some sleeps.
Yeah.
Oh, bye
It's
bye.
like 1:30 a.m. and I woke up at 5:30 today.
Wait, 1:30 a.m.? Isn't it
It's
like
half past
half
midnight. What do you mean?
1:30. Yeah, 1:30. Yeah, sorry. In German, it's very different to how you say it in English. Because you
Sure
just say
it is.
no. You genuinely say 1:30, meaning halfway towards 1.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
I mean, it does make sense though,
Yeah.
Was it the...
because half
Where
one is
you like it's
Well, half
just a
one is
different way
also
of thinking
short for
about it.
1:30.
Wait, in English.
Yeah, in English.
Yeah, for it's a different way of thinking. In German, it's like halfway towards it, where like glass half empty, half full
Okay,
kind of
well,
thing.
anyway,
Philosophy.
Vi's had a long couple weeks, and she was already
Yeah.
tired before this, so I'm not surprised she wants to get some sleep.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll leave this till next time, so that hopefully Vi's feeling better. To be fair, that is quite a long week or so as well. So we'll continue this then. It'll be a couple weeks, provided no one's busy or unable to do it. That would be the 22nd. Same time, we keep saying about 9 p.m, but then we end up convening at 9 p.m. and then we don't start till like past usually. So around 9 p.m. But yes, we'll continue this then. Hopefully I see you all there. I apologize for the slightly what's the
Sudden.
word I'm looking at? Yeah, sudden ending to this.
Abrupt.
But we do want Vi to take care of herself, and we'd like to have Vi here. For things, you know? We want to have a
Vi is
Yeah.
the best. Vi is the best.
Yeah, we love fun.
Yeah, we need the emotional support.
Yeah.
Like,
Clue can't be without Vi.
the health and well-being
Clue
of,
needs-
of the players is more important than keeping stream going, I think. So
Yeah.
I will.
Clue needs constant supervision.
True.
If it wasn't for Vi, I would have chug-jogged that perfume. Again.
But yeah, we'll see you all then. So thank you all for coming. Hope you all had a good time. And we'll see you all next time. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.